Young and the Restless spoilers. Weekly Saturdays, the 15th of August 2026. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, a beautiful day to dive into some serious soap drama. Grab a coffee, or maybe something stronger, because we have a massive amount of chaos to unpack today. Let's just jump right into the absolute mess that is Genoa City right now. And let's start with Nikki Newman because honestly, I am so frustrated with her right now. So we have this big party happening, right? And Nikki is doing what Nikki does best. She is putting on a brave face and pretending that her entire world isn't actively burning down around her. I mean, it is classic Nikki. She is standing there, probably holding a glass of club soda, smiling at people, making small talk about the weather or whatever rich people talk about, while internally, she is completely freaking out about Nick. And she should be freaking out. Nick is in so much trouble right now, but Nikki just ignores it. She just completely ignores it and puts up this wall. It's her brand at this point. She has spent her entire life ignoring reality. Remember how she spent decades pretending Victor wasn't a complete monster? She just got back together with him. They are planning a romantic trip to Venice and a vow renewal, and she is just casually glossing over the fact that Victor literally kidnapped Jack Abbott a few weeks ago and almost got him killed. So yeah, pretending everything is fine while her son is dying inside is just par for the course for Nikki. Let's be real for a second. Nick has hit absolute rock bottom. A few episodes ago, he voluntarily checked into rehab, which was great. We all cheered. But then he walked right out against medical advice. He went to this dingy, gross motel and had that terrifying fentanyl nightmare where Matt Clark was in his head, taunting him, showing him these horrific visions of his family being destroyed because of his addiction. And you would think waking up from a nightmare like that would be a wake-up call, right? Nope. He wakes up, meets this mysterious neighbor named Marie Kirkland, and instead of running back to the clinic, he does drugs with her. He sleeps with her. He completely surrenders to the addiction. So Nikki knows he's out there. She knows he's spiraling. And yet, she is at this party, pasting on a smile. Sometimes, I wonder how she doesn't just shatter into a million pieces. Maybe I'm being too harsh on her. I mean, she is a mother watching her son destroy himself, and she feels completely helpless. Okay, that sounded a bit dramatic, but you get what I mean. She is terrified, but her coping mechanism is just so toxic. She thinks if she doesn't cry out loud, if she doesn't show the cracks, then maybe the cracks aren't really there. But they are. The cracks are huge, Nikki. And speaking of toxic, let's pivot to Adam and Chelsea. Oh boy, Chadam. They are having a talk about some unresolved issues from their past. And let me tell you, they have a lot of unresolved issues. These two have always been a wildly unstable relationship. They lie to each other constantly. They literally torture each other. I mean, remember that time Chelsea framed Adam for almost killing Ray? Yeah, that happened. That is not normal couple behavior. That is psycho behavior. But the writers just keep putting them back together. The only thing these two actually have in common is that they both have this ridiculously high opinion of how wonderfully adorable Connor is. And yeah, they bond over their kid. That kept them together for a while. They try to pretend that working together is a joy and that they are this great team. But now they are under all this massive pressure from Victor, and you can see the seams starting to burst. Are they going to break up again? Fans on social media are exhausted with this back and forth. Honestly, I change my mind about them every week. Sometimes I think they belong together because they are both so messy and manipulative that nobody else could possibly handle them. But then I see them together and I'm like, no, this is a disaster waiting to happen. And we have to talk about Sally Spectra in all of this. Adam has been getting close to Sally again. He secretly bought Newman Media from her to save her from Victor's wrath, and they have this secret deal going on. Chelsea is not stupid. She has to be noticing that Adam's attention is divided. Chelsea is probably feeling incredibly insecure, which is why she is bringing up all this unresolved past stuff. She wants to lock Adam down emotionally because she senses him drifting. But Adam is Adam. He is always going to have one foot out the door, especially when Sally is involved. So they are having this deep, heavy conversation, and I just don't see it ending well. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. They are going to drag this out, have a few emotional breakthroughs, and then someone is going to lie again and the whole thing will blow up. It is the Genoa City way. But okay, let's get to the juiciest part of the episode. The absolute most chaotic moment. Billy Abbott crashing the party and interrupting Lily and Kane. I cannot even begin to explain how much I yelled at my screen during this scene. Billy is he is insufferable right now. So Lily and Kane are having a moment. They are celebrating. They are riding high because they are taking over Chancellor Industries. Devon just shocked everyone by leaving the Winters Company to start a non-profit, and Nate is leaving to go back to being a doctor. So Lily is vulnerable, she is stressed, and Kane is stepping up to play the hero. He offered to step aside, but Lily wants him there. They are toasting to new adventures. It's a nice moment for them. And then in walks Billy Abbott. Of course, because Billy cannot stand to see anyone else happy, especially not Kane. Billy hates Kane. For reasons. I'm not saying Billy doesn't have valid reasons to dislike Kane. Kane is a liar and a manipulator too. But the reasons Billy is using right now are just so childish. He is literally whining to Lily about how she shouldn't be with Kane. But here is the kicker. Here is the thing that makes Billy such a massive hypocrite. Billy doesn't even want Lily. He is engaged to Sally. And Sally is pregnant. They are expecting a baby together. Billy is literally building a whole new life with another woman. But he still cannot stand the idea of Lily being with Kane. It is pure ego. He wants to mark his territory. He doesn't want Lily, but he doesn't want anyone else to have her either. It is so toxic and so incredibly selfish. But Billy didn't just come to the party to whine. Oh no. He came to drop a massive nuclear bomb on Lily and Kane's parade. So Billy has been digging around Chancellor. He took a job there, pretending to call a truce with Kane, but it was all a fake out. He has been obsessed with finding some dark secret that his mother, Jill, buried at the company. And apparently, he found it. Billy reveals to Lily and Kane, and he already told Jack and Kyle this, that technically, the Abbott family owns Chancellor Industries. Yeah, let that sink in. According to Billy, years and years ago, John Abbott provided a massive financial bailout to Chancellor, and for whatever reason, that bailout was never repaid. The debt is still on the books, buried deep in some hidden files that Jill tried to keep covered up. And because the debt was never settled, Billy is claiming that the Abbotts have a legal right to take ownership of the company. What were they thinking? The writers, I mean. This is such a wild twist. Lily and Kane are just standing there, completely blindsided. They just got the keys to the kingdom. Kane has been strutting around like he owns the place, offering Jack a job, threatening to fire Billy. Kane was feeling so smug. And Billy just walked in and pulled the rug right out from under them. You can just see the absolute panic in Lily's eyes. She has worked so hard to build up Chancellor Winters. She has sacrificed so much. And now Billy is telling her that her entire legacy might actually belong to his family because of some ancient, unpaid loan from John Abbott. It is devastating for her. And Kane? Kane looks like he wants to punch Billy in the face. Which, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing. Kane has been trying to protect Lily, trying to be the strong man she leans on, and Billy just completely emasculated him in front of her. But let's zoom out and look at the bigger pattern here. This is classic Billy Abbott behavior. Whenever Billy feels out of control in his personal life, he blows up his professional life, or vice versa. He is terrified of this new baby with Sally. He is terrified of being a father again after what happened to Delia. He is terrified of failing. So instead of dealing with his anxiety about Sally and the baby, he channels all of that manic energy into corporate espionage. He creates a war with Kane and Lily, so he doesn't have to face his own internal demons. And what is Jack going to do about this? Jack is at home, recovering from being stabbed, dealing with Diane's paranoia about Dr. Markham. Jack does not need this stress. Kane already warned Jack that Billy was going down a dangerous path. Jack was surprised that he even accepted a job offer from Kane in the first place, but Kane told him that Billy was obsessing over a buried secret. Now that the secret is out, is Jack going to support Billy's hostile takeover? Jack loves John Abbott's legacy, but does he really want to go to war with Lily Winters? I don't think so. Jack is tired. But Billy is relentless. He is going to push this Abbott ownership claim as far as he can. He wants to destroy Kane. He wants to punish Jill for keeping secrets. He is just a wrecking ball right now. And poor Lily. She is caught in the middle of all this testosterone-fueled ego tripping. She just lost Devon from the company. She just lost Nate. She is trying to hold the Winters legacy together all by herself. And now she has to fight off the Abbotts too? It is too much for one person. I really hope Lily fights back. I hope she finds some loophole in that bailout contract and shoves it right back in Billy's face. So yeah, the party was a total disaster. Nikki is standing in the corner, faking a smile while her son does fentanyl in a motel. Chelsea and Adam are in another corner, dissecting their toxic history and pretending they have a healthy future. And Billy is in the middle of the room, blowing up Lily and Kane's entire corporate empire just because he is bored and jealous. It is just so messy. And I am here for it, honestly. But it is exhausting. You watch these characters make the exact same mistakes over and over again, and you just want to shake them. Nikki, go get your son. Adam, stop lying to Chelsea. Billy, go home to your pregnant fiancée and leave Lily alone. But they won't, because this is Genoa City. And nobody ever learns anything. I guess we will have to see how Lily and Kane retaliate next week. Because Kane is not going to just roll over and let Billy take Chancellor. Kane is a fighter, and he fights dirty. He is going to dig up some dirt on Billy, or maybe he will go after Sally to hit Billy where it hurts. The corporate war is officially back on, and it is going to be brutal. Alright, I have been rambling for way too long. My coffee is cold, and I'm just getting myself worked up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you on Billy's side with this Chancellor takeover, or do you think he is crossing a major line? And do you think Nikki is ever going to drop the facade and actually deal with Nick's addiction? I'll see you guys next time for another update. Stay safe out there.